Hello, this is Jason. My channel's name is Jason on Location, and I just want to share this news about the IRS may have to lay off 45,000 of their employees over the next year. DOGE is closing agencies, laying off nearly all the probationary employees who have not gained civil service protection, and offering buyouts to almost all the federal employees through a deferred resignation program to quickly reduce the government workforce. So far, DOGE continues to lay off federal workers. Billionaire Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, already firing more than 30,000 workers easily. Probably about a couple 100,000 by now. The purpose of the Inflation Reduction Act was to help improve the tax filing experience, improve all the service, increase IRS enforcement and tax compliance, and go after high income earners. This gave the IRS an extra $8 billion a year over the next 10 years, on top of the $13 billion that they have for their budget every year. All these layoffs are part of the Trump administration efforts to shrink the size of the federal government. All IRS employees involved in the 2025 tax season were told earlier this month that they would not be allowed to accept the buyout offer from the Trump administration until mid-May, after the taxpayer filing deadline. The Trump administration wants to lend some of the IRS workers to the Department of Homeland Security to assist with immigration enforcement. On March 13th of this year, the IRS will provide its own reorganization plan and what period of time it would be necessary to implement. As of March 2025, the IRS has about 100,000 people employed with them. In 2021, the IRS had around 79,000 full-time employees, 44% enforcement positions, 40% taxpayer service position. DOGE announced that the first round of layoffs for the IRS will be 6,700 employees, 5,000 auditors, and 1,700 customer service and IT employees. Round 2 could be all the new hires, about 15,000 of them, who've been with the IRS for less than a year. These people were brought on through the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. Things are becoming more automated at the IRS, and less employees are needed in the future. But workers are still needed for customer service, enforcement, audits, reviews, handle all the tax filings, and administer all the tax returns. These IRS layoffs will hurt revenue collection, decrease the efforts to go after rich tax dodgers, making the agency very dysfunctional, and will only render our government less effective and less efficient in collecting the taxes Congress has imposed. According to John Kokishner, the former IRS commissioner, the Trump administration and DOGE wants the IRS to draft major plans to cut its workforce in half through a mix of layoffs and deferred resignation program, or a buyout. Okay, thanks for watching this short video.